The Microsoft objectives for the MTA include knowing something about removable drives. And yes, we're talking about things like these little flash drives, for example, or the larger. This is a 5 terabyte drive that I sometimes use for backing up systems when I'm going to work on them, things like that. So why would I care about them? Well, I've already mentioned one, backing up a system. I might want to use a removable drive to back a system up before I do some work on it so that I can make sure that I can restore it if I lose everything. Another reason I might want to use these would be, for example, updates. I don't always want my servers connected to the internet, and so I might want to do my updates on another machine and then port them over, plug them in, and that way I'm not putting my server at risk, which is running my company at risk of viruses and whatever they might get on the internet. Something else it's quite common is help files. So for example, if you're using PowerShell, well, PowerShell help files you download separately from the PowerShell itself. And so you might want to have those help files on a flash drive, put it into your server, and update those help files and never have to put your server at risk online. These are good for temporary transport of files. They're not so good for long-term backup because they have very, very, very tiny wires in them. And because of those tiny wires, if they get broken in some way, this thing becomes trash. I'm sure you've all had that experience. Almost everybody has, especially if you pull these things out when you're not supposed to without shutting them down properly first.